Good evening, boys and ghouls. This is your humble horror host, once again opening the Vault of Horrors. Today, we are speaking of a monster who is very close to my undead heart. Yes, we are talking to the one who, well, I guess you could say more or less inspired me. The original, often imitated, and thankfully very successfully, I might add, Frankenstein. These are two episodes of radio shows from the Golden Age. For those of you who don't know, many years ago, boys and ghouls, long before television was a thing, radio, the theater of the imagination, was a thing. And on this collection are two episodes, alternate realities of the story of my favorite monster. Da da da. Oh, that's Rocky. Sorry. But what a name for a sitcom. My favorite monster, starring Frankenstein. Yes. Are two adaptations of the Frankenstein story. I consider these alternate realities. While one is an adaptation of the novel, another one takes a different look at the story. Now, first, we have a version of Mary both credit. One by Mary Woolsworth. And Mary Shelley is credited by both, but let's face it. Except for one case taking the characters of Victor Frankenstein and, of course, the monster, and a few other characters, they're completely different adaptations. Now, one is The Weird Circle. The other is Suspense. The differences being, the first adaptation is truer to the book, whereas the second adaptation, the first adaptation is from 02-2044. The first adaptation is from 06-755. Now, the first adaptation is closer to the book, where Victor is essentially kind of the last one standing, as we were told the story from his point of view. Where in the second story version of the book, Victor is really the only one that dies at the hands of the monster, and we were told the story from a friend, a priest. So it's interesting to get these alternate takes of the story of Frankenstein. I really enjoyed this story, so I give it a 5 out of 5. So yes, I think these are worth listening to. And once again, we've loved talking about Frankenstein here on the Vault of Horrors. So I highly recommend listening to these two episodes of Frankenstein, these two alternate takes on a classic tale. Well, boys and ghouls, I would love to stay and talk more about my favorite monster. But unfortunately, the hour grows dim and the sun will soon rise. So I must, like with the dawn, vanish into the ether. So as I close the vaults of horror, I wish you an unpleasant evening, and hopefully an enjoyable spooky season. As we close the Vault of Horror, I will see you soon, boys and ghouls.